First opened back in 2010, there's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. It'll be the youngsters with the chance to shine here, the Futures game between the World Team and Team USA. Hi again, everybody, and welcome into our Futures Game Showcase. Matt Vasgersian with the call. I'm joined in the booth by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Before we get to them, Jay Lee will be on the mound to face them. And this is a guy that needs to establish the inside part of the plate because his stuff is such that he'll have a hard time getting by if he doesn't mix in location well. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Castillo makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
And there's one for the old confidence. How about a 3-pitch strikeout to start the ballgame? I'm sure it'll get tougher from here, but it never hurts to keep that leadoff guy off base.
Francisco Linder will dig in here. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. One out, nobody on. Fouled back. Now another 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
You can tell already, he brought the good fastball. That's back-to-back strikeouts here in the first, and he's looking sharp early on.
Number 3 will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Michael Lee will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
And leading up for the USA, right fielder, Michael Lee.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and this is knocked down on the mound. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Number 70 steps in now. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that will find the seats. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Number 99 will stand in.
Batting third, catcher, number 99.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-2. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Full count, 3-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the shortstop,
David Lee will get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0. Number 12 leads things off now in the top half of the second.
leading it off, designated hitter, number 12.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Here's the 2-2 home. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Number 12 will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first pitch to him. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
And that misses, and we're even at 2-2. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Trying to change the eye level there. After the fastball up, they come right back with an off-speed pitch at the knees. But he stays right on it, drives it for a base hit.
Choi will be the batter. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Ball two now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid.
First and second here with nobody out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Number 87 is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. But no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Steven Moya digs in at the plate. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with two away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with two outs.
Jorge Alfaro will get a shot now with two on and two out here in inning number two. In the air to straightaway center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Number 87 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
USA. First baseman, number 87.
Now here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. That's hard hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Thomas Hawk will get his first opportunity now. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
Two times here they've gone away both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
High and away, not close. 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
That one's in there. 3-1. One out, nobody on. The 3-1 is on the way. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Now here's a fastball that's hit sharply toward the hole and through into left field for a one-out single. Chris Bryant will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away.
Let's get him to second, all right.
And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, tough slider right there. Had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. I mean, if he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Devin Travis will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Number 70 will step in now. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall, and with that, the side is retired. Michael Lambert will come in and pitch now.
The USA, number 7, Michael Lambert.
Sandberg will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Number 3.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And this time the fastball's by him, and that'll even things out at 1-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball, keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Castillo will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Hot dog here. Get your hot dog.
One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Francisco Linder will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Swing and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Lee will put this one away and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The U.S. team leads it 1-0. Alex Colomé will be the new pitcher.
Pitching for the world team, number 37, Alex Colomé.
Michael Lee makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the USA, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Oh, look out now. Guys don't like it when you miss up and in like that. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Here we go.
Swinging a high chopper, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches, he's laid off a few pitches like that one, and now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
For a young pitcher out there, he's certainly going to have the butterflies working. I mean, it's probably going to take him a batter or two to really settle in out there and get comfortable. But he won't ever get too comfortable out there if he keeps walking guys.
Number 70 will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Let's give you another look at this last swing. This is in show motion, and I tell you, it's not just the catchers that wind up getting banged up back there. These guys in blue also take some real shots. That one looked like it hurt.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Stay out of the double play.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Opposite field to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
You know, this is an easy ball to misjudge, especially off a left-hander's bat because of the spin. But he stays right with this play, and he makes it look pretty routine.
Number 99 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Runners on first with one down. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And that works almost like a pitch out there, you know, just in case he's thinking about it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Number 3 has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
David Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. And now a fastball is roasted into left field. That's a base hit.
You want to talk about getting on top of a high fastball. I mean, to call this at the letters, that'd be charitable. This thing's about neck high, but he still drives it for a base hit.
Number 87 will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Low for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. You get the sense that he might be overthrowing a little out there.
You know, and that's such a common problem for young relievers. Sometimes you got to learn to dial it back a little bit and then get it back in the strike zone.
Three and 0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Let's go, Mike. Good eye, that's right. Wait for it.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Thomas Hawk will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Gets under it a bit as this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Castillo is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Number 65 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 65.
Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The 4th inning. Third baseman. Number 3.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Number 12 will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And here's the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Ball 1.
Come on, that was a strike.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Just onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Well, there's just nothing easy about this play. Check this thing out. He's got to range all the way out into the outfield grass and then try to square his body up to the target as best he can, all while trying to hit the pitcher right in stride. And he's able to do it perfectly and make it look easy. That's a pretty play and a lot harder than it looked.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Carlos Contreras will come in and pitch now.
World team, number 54, Carlos Contreras.
Chris Bryant will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
2 times now he's painted that fastball in the outside corner. Now you got to worry about seeing that pitch for a 3rd time.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Fouled straight back. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Devin Travis will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Let's go, Dallas!
In there, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Let's get a hit. Come on.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Oh, and that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Number 70 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Go. Come on.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And this will be fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
Good game.
Paul Lee will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the USA, number 15, Paul Lee.
Choi will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
First baseman, number 83.
Put him away. Wait.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. He swings at everything. Throw it anywhere you want.
And he takes a cold strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Fouled back. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off.
Let's do it, guys.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Steven Moya will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Three-swinger up.
Strike two.
Hey.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. One out, nobody on. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Jorge Alfaro will try it again. He flew out his first time. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike one. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Sandberg will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
And you know, this is one of those plays that just has to get made. He's got the shortest throw on the infield, but for whatever reason, he just fires this one wide at first, and he's going to get stuck with an E4.
Castillo will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but you know, he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And this is fouled straight back. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Runners off for second. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. Throwing the dirt as this pops right up over his shoulder. Francisco Lindor. Let's see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Two down, runners at first and second.
Stop him right here.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Hector Rodriguez is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 36, Hector Rodriguez.
Michael Lee will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen.
Michael Lee.
And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Good hustle getting down that line. Even on a routine ground ball, you can't take your time. You know, pat your glove, autograph it. Not with this guy running. You got to get rid of that ball pretty quickly, and they just do get him at first.
Number 70 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Three and 2 now. Number 99 waits on deck. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
And you'd think that a play like this and a swing like this should almost always result in an out. But here, he's just a little slow reacting behind the plate, and that is a speedy guy getting down the line. So the throw winds up just too late to get him out at first.
Number 99 will be the batter, 0 for 2 thus far. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
David Lee will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch to him. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that ball is gone. Home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Well, there are those high, majestic, arcing home runs, and then there are those line shots. Look at the trajectory on that ball. I mean, this thing is a laser. It just barely gets above the wall.
Number 87 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on! Knock it out of here! Here we go.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Thomas Hawk will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Let's go.
Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they've got 2 on the board here in the inning, but you can see that they're not content just yet. Good job there to steal second safely, and now a 2-out single could make this a 3-run inning.
A little bit outside. 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he just hasn't been able to find any kind of groove out there. Hasn't been able to hit his spots. And now at 3-1, he's put him in yet another great hitting count.
Little base hit here, that's all.
Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete, and this is now a... Chris Martin will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64, Chris Martin.
Number 3 will dig in. He's been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Third baseman, number 3.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called 3rd strike.
Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's taking on the heart of the lineup and going right through it like they weren't even there. That's back-to-back strikeouts now to the number 3 and 4 hitters, and he's making it look easy.
Number 12 will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Boy, good patience to lay off the cutter there. 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Number 70 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Wang will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 58.
Chris Bryant will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fouled straight back. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Nicely done there at short as you see him ranging to his left. He takes it on his forehand side and then flips it to first for the out.
Devin Travis will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
The batter, number 70.
Number 70 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
The 1-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Sandberg has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Michael Lee will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
kind of a gift in location, and this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on show track, way too much of the plate there. You're not going to get away with that too many times, that's for sure.
Number 70 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's going to need to snap back in a hurry because he's got a lot more danger ahead.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Now a hard liner towards short, and that's through, a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Number 99 will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The USA leads it 5-1. Back here on the show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Jake Barrett is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
33, Jake Barrett.
Choi will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
First baseman, number 83.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Steven Moya will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time.
Steven Moya.
Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, and after that last pitch at 97, he decides to take a little bit off, all the way down to 96. How's that for changing speeds?
Jorge Alfaro will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Campos will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Number 57.
David Lee will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Lee.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Castillo is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Number 87 will try again. Officially 1 for 2 in this one. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Now a bullet back up the middle. And oh no, pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. And he'll reach first safely.
Well, show motion's going to give us another look at this ball coming back at him, man. Oh, boy. You just don't have any time to react to something coming that quickly. He's lucky he's all right.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location, and he is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Sometimes, as a pitcher, you just have to challenge guys up in the zone. The only thing is, it just can't be over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. You saw the arm extension there, and this ball gets hit a long, long way.
Chris Bryant will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And there's ball 2 now.
Water. Get water here.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Go yard! Go yard!
Hard hit towards center. Castillo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Devin Travis will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
0-2.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Come on.
The pitch.
Drop it.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul.
Do it.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Shea Simmons will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Shea Simmons.
Sandberg will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Leading it off, left fielder, number 3.
In there, 0-1. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Castillo will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Let's finish him off.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Francisco Lindor will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Yeah.
First pitch coming. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The U.S. team on top, 7-1. Jose Valdez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Number 70 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
USA. Center fielder, number 70.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And they continue to work low in the zone. This catches the knees for strike 2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Come on.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Michael Lee will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around. First pitch on the way. Fouled back. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Number 70 will stand in now. 3 hits, including a homer for him in this one.
Come on, all right.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And they continue to work below the knees here as that's ball 2. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
The 2-0. That one's in there on the black, 2-1. Plenty of home runs to go around so far as you see the elevated totals there. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0 it's back to 2-2.
Get the candy here.
Hit on the ground towards first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, number 99.
Number 99 will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
The 3-0. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And he's saying, give me a break. And that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
David Lee will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. And this is low, ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Stay out of the double play already.
He waits. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Let's go now. Base hit here.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Swing and a strike. Hey, now let's go.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just 1 on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Number 87 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. And he's been a tough out all game long.
Thomas Hawk. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Get on base.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Now 3-1, you can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
Take him deep.
Grounded to third. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left on base. 9th inning coming up. The U.S. team leads it 9-1. Alvarez will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Number 3 will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, These at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Strike him out.
Let's go, guys.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Fouled back. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, just so late on that fastball. And you're not too surprised about that when you're facing a reliever that throws as hard as this guy does. And it's an easy play at first to take it himself for the out.
Number 12 will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
And I think just about everybody wound up having a hand in this victory as they go on to win this one by 8 runs.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The USA team wins it 9-1. Good night from Minneapolis.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains of the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.